So isn't it amazing what you can do with a 360-degree camera? You just take your smartphone, and then while you're looking at me and listening to my story, you can move it around and you can see the room which this story is now held in. And this story is dealing with sustainability and sustainable mobility. For example, in 1981, with this vehicle called the 2000, it's an experimental vehicle, a research vehicle. Our colleagues in the engineering or in the research department were investigating the mobility for the future. So that was 1981. It's now 2017. And yeah, pretty much a lot of this research is now in our vehicles, which we can see behind there, with the Electro SLS, for example. Pure battery, oh, isn't that sexy? Isn't that fantastic? You got a battery SLS here, but electric drive, yeah, that's the future. But where should the electricity come from? If you're recharging your battery with nuclear power, that's not very sustainable in our point of view. In 1994, our colleagues in the research department built our first fuel cell vehicle. And with this bus here, the technology needed to drive the vehicle fills the space behind the driver's seat. In 1994, the first of these vehicles, or actually this vehicle came onto the road using hydrogen as a fuel. And with hydrogen as a fuel, you've got a huge source of hydrogen, and this is the water in the seas and the oceans of the world. Our first series, our mass-produced fuel cell vehicle, was with the B-class here. We built 3 of these, or sent 3 of these around the world, and this is the 3rd one. And we proved with this trip around the world that fuel cell vehicles are sustainable, are reliable, and do have a future. I hope you enjoyed our trip through the future in our room called The New Beginnings.